What's good, y'all? You dub back at it again. Talking about more than Baki greatness I told y'all about. Alright. There's a lot of people who don't really talk about Baki on YouTube, which is sad. It's a travesty. It's a tragedy. And I've held away because I've been waiting for things to pan out. But we had Baki, though. You had the grappler Baki. New grappler Baki. Baki, son of Ogre. And we in here in the way of Baki. Baki, though. Alright? So much greatness. So much greatness in this series. If y'all not in the Baki, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. The manliness, the pure manliness, the martial arts, the storytelling, the characters. Come on, dog. You had the manliest character in fiction history in the ogre himself, Hanma Yujiro. But we not dealing with the characters. We'll deal with those videos when the time comes. In this, we're going to talk about the levels. All right? The levels of characters. In this video over levels, it'll be interesting because Baki, as I've talked with some homies over the years who were heavily into the series, and got some other ones heavily, and found others are heavily into it. It's one of the most difficult to power scale. All right, I know One Piece is difficult. One Piece is difficult as fuck. Some could say something like Bleach because styles make matchups, but then there's certain things with like Ryachu and stuff. Baki is ridiculously tough, and the power scaling changes. Not too much at the top, but it still does change. Certain characters move, so it's hard to scale. It's not a fixed scale either. Alright? Characters be on the come up, characters slide, characters get more feats. So you gotta be up to date, you gotta be paying attention. Because if you was talking from like 2 years ago, you out of date. Shit's probably changed. Except for a few characters, alright? Like the ogre, he stays fixed. But part of the thing with the Baki series is that there are certain levels with the martial arts that matter, okay, as well as in the tiering system. But it's not a simple tiering system as some. Most you have low tier. There's 7. All right, it's low tier. Then there's low mid tier, mid tier, top mid tier, low top tier, mid top tier, and top tier. The Baki series has that, but it's not a pyramid settle from low tier and then you scrunch it down to the top tier. That's not how it works. For example, the top 15, 11 through 15, all top mid tiers. 5 of them. It's 5. Okay? Understand it. 5. Then we get to the low top tiers. There are, let's see, if you know my power, you know, I just dropped a video on the top 15, so go watch that. Let's see, you have 1 biscuit, 2. Low top tiers, there's only 2 of them. Biscuit and Retsu. When it comes to the mid top tiers, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And when it comes to the top tiers, you have 4. Normally, low top tiers have a lot more than the other 2, but Baki series don't work like that. I'll keep saying it. So here's why. Why is the Baki series so strange? Because there's something I could call Grandmaster level, and there's also demigods, right? Demigod level. And there's also, in the case of 2 characters, something called the threshold of human, of the apex of humanity, the zenith of what humans are capable of power-wise, strength-wise. Now, starting off with 11 through 15, right? And for those who wonder, this is more of an explanation as to why I ranked my characters a certain way that I did. You know, the 11 through 15 guys, when you look at it, none of them are Grandmaster level. You know, none of them are Grandmaster level. You got Gaia, who's a very experienced warrior on the battlefield. He's a phenomenal fighter. But then again, he doesn't, you know, he's like, oh, you know, you tortured your body, Baki. But then you look at him, he's not as physically powerful. He's not superhumanly strong like some of these other guys, right? You know, he's not superhumanly fast. You know, he's a monster. Don't get it twisted. He will put a lot of folks down, but he's not on that level. Plus, he's not a grandmaster of any martial art, so he's not going to crack into the tops. He's not going to be top tier in the Baki series because he lacks those two things. When you look at Muhammad Ali Jr., he's not yet reach, even though he's got more of a skill set than his father. He's not a grandmaster like his father. You know, he surpassed him because of potential, because of the fighting style. He's not a grandmaster like his father. And he doesn't have that ridiculous strength. So he's not going to be on that level of the top tier. When it comes to Hanayama, he's got ridiculous strength. He's one of the pure, physically most powerful. You could argue that he's top three, top four. Depends on where you put Jack, right? But he's top three, top four. The thing is, he lacks the skill. He's just a street fighter, bro. He lacks the skill. When it comes to Goki, he's not a grandmaster. Pure and simple. He's not. If he was a grandmaster, he'd be top tier. He's not. When it comes to Jack, he's in the same boat as Hanayama. Now we get to Biscuit. Biscuit has superhuman strength. Puts him in the top tier. Puts him top tier. He's more powerful. He's arguably the second most or third. Okay. Hanayama and Jack. Depends on where you want to rank Yuichiro. Depends on when you. Oh, and of course Pickle. So they might get bumped down like 56 because depends on when you want to put Yuichiro. Depends on when you want to put Pickle. But they're 56 because Biscuit is like the fourth. He's four. He's third or four. Depends on where you put Yuichiro. He's third or four. It's just what it is. Since they're 56, they're not on the level of these guys. Just pure and simple. When you look at Retsu, the reason him and Biscuit, neither of them are Grandmaster level. They're not Grandmaster level, and they're not the strongest. So they're lower top tier. You know what I'm saying? Now we get to the Grandmaster level kind of guys, right? You have Orochidobo, and you have Kakukayu, Grandmaster level. I'll get to the demigods in a second, but keep that in mind. Grandmasters. Orochidobo and Kakukayu. Orochidobo, the Grandmaster of Karate. He's the karateka's karateka. Kakukayu, the Grandmaster of Kung Fu. Kung Fu. Chinese martial arts. He's above Retsukayu. If Retsukayu was Grandmaster, he would be competing with it. But he's not. Grandmaster level. Where Rochi's got the power, but he's not got necessarily superhuman power that some of these other cats that I mentioned prior have. And Kakukayu certainly doesn't, but their skills so outweigh these other cats that you can karate come step and get this work. Alright? You come step to them, you're gonna get bop. You're gonna get smacked, son. More than likely. Because they're just that damn good. When it comes to the next level, now you got the Grandmasters. Now these two next level are not Grandmasters. They could be. They got the potential. You have the peak human though. And while Grandmasters in martial arts, that's very admirable. While you have ridiculously superhuman, and absolute monsters, that's very admirable. But Baki, Hanmo Baki, and freaking Pickle, strongest creature ever, right? Strongest man ever. They're a peak of a human. That's just what it is. They are peak human. They are the line between them and the demigods. They're the line. They're neither Grandmasters. You can argue Pickle. They right up there with some of the strongest, all right? But they are the peak of what you expect from humans. They don't cross the line of. They're the absolute monsters of human. Then we go on to demigods. All right, Matoba Izo. Now, for those who want to disrespect this man, they be like, well, he's not the strongest one. Well, he's not the dog. He is a master. All right, to be a demigod. Right? You got to be a grandmaster of a martial art, number one. And you got to be exceptional. And what is that exceptional? You have to be on another level when it comes to the martial arts. You have to also be on another level when it comes to fighting. You have to be a candidate for a quote-unquote god of fighting. Right? God of War, Hachiman himself, Matoba Izo. Yes, he still has the strength. Don't get it twisted. He's not... Maybe peak human, maybe peak human, as people say. I don't know. Does he necessarily qualify as superhuman as some of these other cats? But what I will say is, number one, he can tank. He can tank while his durability is on point. He can go up against all these guys. But the main thing with him, he understands war. He is a master judoka. He's a master of judo. But he's a grandmaster of ninjutsu. He's a master of war. All right? You come step to him unprepared, he will kill you. Really, the only guy's taking him down is another demigod. He will kill everybody else. Because he's just, the demigods are just on a different level. It's not that the other cats in the top tiers can't fight them, but they're just on a different level. Baki doesn't have the experience to take somebody like Matobe truly down. Pickle, while he's strong, Matobe beats him because he's just that much better. Orochi Dopo, he's nasty with it. Dopo is nasty. Him versus Iso, oh my god. But here's the thing. Iso is a shinobi. He comes with weapons and air tang on it. And he does some sneak shit. He's sneaky as hell. But it's war. See, he's not just fighting, he's at war. He goes in, he always comes ready when it's war. He's just not really trying to fight. But if he's going all out, even Dopo and Kakukawa aren't beating him. Because he's that damn good. He's just on a different level. Musashi Miyamoto. Ashura. Alright? Another demigod. We've seen him just go through folks. And it's another thing, war. See, the rest of these guys, they be fighting. They're fighters. These demigods are warriors. Now you say, well, what about Gaia? Gaia is a warrior, but he's nowhere near. He's nowhere near as a warrior. He's still, even though with his guerrilla tactics, he's still conventional warfare. These other cats, they are warriors holistically. Everything about them. Everything about them. Gaia ain't, he's 2 levels below them, bro. He's not a grandmaster of any martial art. He doesn't have the exceptional strength, and he's just not on that level warrior. When it comes to these guys, the rest of these guys, there might be martial artists and stuff, but these are some pure warriors as well as martial artists. Alright? Musashi Miyamoto, bro, you don't want to see this man on the battlefield. You don't want to come to this man. This man is too much. The ogre, do I need to talk about Oni himself, Hanma Yujiro, and what he brings to the table? Proven track record of war. Right? You'll see a commentary. Proven track record of war. Literally goes in unarmed. Does not give a damn and wrecks shop. Just like his father, the Tengu himself, Hanma Yuichiro, another demigod, was a one-man army. Went against the U.S. Army in World War II. Grandmaster Judoka. Do you see a trend? Grandmaster Matt Hachiman, Matobe Sensei, Matobe Izo, was Hachiman, the god of war. Grandmaster Ninjutsu, master of judo, master of judoka, and overall just a pure warrior. He lives for that. That's what he does on some samurai status. Then you have a dude who's an actual samurai, who's a legend, greatest swordsman of all time, Grandmaster Kinjutsu, Grandmaster of Nitoryu, Grandmaster of Itoryu. What am I supposed to do with it? What am I supposed to do with Miyamoto? Just on a different level. Come on, the ogre, strongest creature alive in terms of Yujiro. But then he's grandmaster of so many damn different martial art styles. It's ridiculous. He even knows ancient styles. Like him and Mutobi like combined make Batman. Except Yujiro's stronger. But you get my point. Like Mutobi is the Batman of the series because he comes in prepped and strapped already. But then you have Yujiro with all his martial art styles, just like Batman. If you compare it to Batman, you on that level. Just like I said in the last video. And finishing this video up, the Grandmaster Judoka, the Grandmaster of Judo himself, the freaking one of the strongest creatures, strongest people to ever exist on the planet, the father Yoga, the grandfather of Baki, the man who could take on an entire platoon, but what battalion, whatever you want to consider, and just run through everybody. And the thing is, before I finish this video, the thing about this man, first of all, Yujiro did an inferior version of mess up Baki. Inferior. He only needs one move. Yuichiro needs only one move. He pulling a Randy Orton, the Viper, the Apex Predator, the Legend Slayer. Like Randy Orton's three most dangerous letters in all sports entertainment, the RKO. This man, Yuichiro, only needs the move called the dress. One move! Show me Baki ain't got one move. Guy ain't got one move. Hanayama ain't got one move. This man needs one move. He on such a level that he only needs one move to take you out. Take out anybody. One move. Dress. Demigod level, man. Now, here's the thing. I'm finishing this video up. Someone asked me, can Baki ever... I guess. The thing is, Baki's young. Baki has to become, he needs to become a grandmaster. He needs to become a true warrior as well as a martial artist. And so Baki hasn't had the desire to. Can Hanayama come up? Sure. And I will get into, I suppose, another video dealing with, there's one video I need to do dealing with theories. There's another video I can do dealing with the demigod levels. Because I don't want this video to run too long, but there's a lot more that needs to be said because there's a lot of gods, mythological figures that can be with certain cats, but they need to own the come up, and it just depends. All right, unexpected wonder, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts on this video. Tell me your own rankings. How y'all think I broke it down? I think I broke it down as best as I could, and it also explains my top 15. Okay, why I put people where I did. But until next time, y'all have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Peace.